Based on its star-studded voice cast and the exciting reveals in the trailer, Kung Fu Panda 4 is primed to be a franchise highlight and one of the best movies of 2024. Kung Fu Panda 4 sees Po searching for his own successor as the Dragon Warrior while preparing to take on his new role as the spiritual leader of the Valley of Peace. During his journey, he encounters a new villain, the Chameleon, who poses an even bigger threat than any of his previous enemies. Kung Fu Panda 4 is set to be released in theaters on March 8, 2024, along with Dune Part 2, Deadpool 3, and Joker: Folie à Deux. It's one of the most highly anticipated movies of the year. From the unexpected return of Tai Lung to the casting of Awkwafina and Ke Huy Quan as new characters, there are plenty of reasons to be excited about Kung Fu Panda 4. Here are my 8 most excited things to expect from the movie. But before we get into it, I'd like to say hello guys and gals, I'm Nick, and welcome to 30's Feedback. Here we go. Jack Black reprising the role of Po. Since the very beginning, the heart and soul of the Kung Fu Panda franchise has been Jack Black's performance in the titular role of Po. On top of the character's hilarious goofiness, Black has always brought an endearing warmth to this character, making him easy to root for. Kung Fu Panda 4 is worth getting excited about just for the prospect of hearing another brilliant voice performance by Black as this lovable martial arts master. Black proved with his turn as Bowser in the Super Mario Bros. Movie that he's still worth his weight in gold as a voice actor. Ke Huy Quan's appearance. Ever since his Oscar-winning turn as Waymond Wang in Everything Everywhere All at Once, Ke Huy Quan has been enjoying a much-deserved Hollywood comeback. He's since appeared in Loki Season 2 as the TVA's gatekeeper, Ouroboros, and starred as Jamie Yao in the short-lived Disney Plus series American Born Chinese. That career comeback will continue in Kung Fu Panda 4 with the role of Han, the leader of the Den of Thieves. Whenever Quan pops up in a movie or TV show, he lights up the screen with infectious enthusiasm. The return of Tai Lung. Way back in the original Kung Fu Panda film, Po proved himself to be worthy of the title of Dragon Warrior by defeating Tai Lung. Tai Lung is Shifu's adopted son and former apprentice who turned evil. He was the first and still remains one of the most memorable Kung Fu Panda villains. In Kung Fu Panda 4, the new villain, the Chameleon, will bring back Tai Lung from the spirit realm. It'll be interesting to see if his stint in the spirit world has given him time to reflect on his past mistakes. The Chameleon's sinister shape-shifting ability. The villain in Kung Fu Panda 4 isn't just exciting because the role is played by a world-class actor, she also has a sinister superpower that gives her the potential to become the most formidable villain in the entire franchise. The Chameleon has the ability to shapeshift. When she's taking on an opponent in a fight, she can absorb that person's kung fu abilities and even morph herself to assume their form and use it against them. She's a perfect match for any opponent because she can turn herself into that opponent. Hans Zimmer's epic musical score. Hans Zimmer is one of the most legendary film composers working today. His music brought an appropriate weight and gravitas to the visually stunning action of the first 3 Kung Fu Panda movies, and now he's returning to do the same for Kung Fu Panda 4. Zimmer is best known for scoring epic-scale blockbusters like Dune, Gladiator, and the Dark Knight trilogy. By bringing the same grandeur to the Kung Fu Panda music, Zimmer has elevated the material and given the franchise some dynamism. Awkwafina's role as Po's sidekick. Awkwafina is joining the Kung Fu Panda ensemble to play Po's sidekick in Kung Fu Panda 4. Zen is a thief who joins Po on his latest adventure. Awkwafina can always be counted on to provide some fun comic relief and stand out in a supporting role in a star-studded blockbuster. This can be seen in her performance as Constance in Ocean's 8, Go Piek Lin in Crazy Rich Asians, and Katie in Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. The next chapter of Po's journey. Following on from the initial Kung Fu Panda trilogy, Kung Fu Panda 4 will see Po embark on the next chapter of his journey. This isn't another standalone adventure for the Dragon Warrior, it'll see Po looking to retire and seeking out a new Kung Fu master to take on that title. With this storyline, Kung Fu Panda 4 will bring the saga full circle as Po passes on the mantle he worked so hard to earn in the first film. The Furious 5 Secret Role. When the trailer for Kung Fu Panda 4 dropped, the most confusing aspect was that Po's colleagues in the Furious 5, Masters Tigress, Monkey, Crane, Mantis and Viper, were completely absent. Director Mike Mitchell told NBC that the Furious 5 are indeed in the movie, which makes it all the more tantalizing that they were left out of the trailers. What could the Furious 5 secret role in Kung Fu Panda 4 entail? Maybe they're off on their own adventure in a B-plot. Anyway guys, that's my list. If there's anything you're excited about in the Kung Fu Panda 4 movie, let me know in the comments below. Cheers, take care, see you soon.